protest in front of UN offices in Nouakchott Saturday called for the release of 2 prisoners still being held at the U.S. military jail in Guantanamo Bay. Ahmed Ould Abdelaziz and Mohamedou Ould Silahi have been locked up since 2002. The protest is held every year.
The group known as the Friends of Syria is meeting in France ahead of UN brokered talks with the Syrian government. And in Spain, thousands of pro-ETA demonstrators have attended a rally in the region of Bilbao. The demonstrators are calling for the release of jailed ETA prisoners. We have details in this report.
The French Minister of Foreign Affairs, Laurent Fabius, welcomed 10 ministers from the Friends of Syria group on Sunday. Officials from the US, Turkey, Egypt, Qatar and Saudi Arabia are meeting in Paris in advance of the UN brokered talks with the Syrian government. The talks are to be held in Geneva on January 22nd. Turkey's Minister of Justice says the government may shelve a controversial bill that would give it more control over the appointment of judges and prosecutors. The statement came after deputies came to blows on Saturday during a debate over the proposed reform. The government of Prime Minister Erdogan is struggling to hold its ground in the wake of an ever-widening corruption scandal. On Saturday, thousands of people took part in a demonstration in Ankara to demand Mr. Erdogan's resignation. Thousands of protesters marched through the streets of Bilbao, Spain on Saturday in a show of support for jailed ETA prisoners. The demonstration was held in defiance of a court order banning the rally. It was the first show of force in support of the group since 1999. Even the head of the regional government took part, marching alongside Basque separatists. At present, 520 ETA sympathizers are being held in prisons in Spain and France.
We now take a second break. Welcome back. The Minister of Youth and Sports has announced the formation of a committee tasked with the responsibility of organizing the forthcoming May Day Sports. The decision to employ the services of the interim body cast a doubt over the future of the elected Gambia National Olympic Committee body. Here is an excerpt from Minister Aliou K. Jamme's announcement of the formation of the new body.
Put it, we are gathered here to inaugurate a committee that will be tasked with the responsibilities of coordinating the running of the affairs of Olympic sports on behalf of the sports fraternity in the Gambia, and also to plan and run the 2014 or implement the 2014 May Day Sports on behalf of, again, the sports fraternity and government of the Gambia. There are reasons why we are doing this. It is my responsibility as the Minister of Youth and Sports to ensure that I am able to construct a platform on which there will be a coalition of the willing. This is what gladly we've been able to do and achieve in the youth sector. In the youth sector, if you are a keen observer of current developments in the youth sector, we've been able to register a lot of success, mainly because we've put together very sincere people, a coalition of the willing that are committed to the cause, that are dedicated and are serving selflessly. And that's the reason why we are registering a lot of success in the youth sector. Of course, being supported 100% by the President and his government. It's the same thing that we want to see in the sports sector. For a very, very long time, as far as I can remember, I have given all my energy. I've gone out of my way. I have made all attempts, all genuine attempts, to bring people together in the sports sector, to work together as one family. And any time we've attempted, it has been frustrated by other people who I am beginning to believe that they are into that game for nothing other than their own selfish interests, and not for the interest of the athletes and for the interest of the country.
Youth and Sport Minister Aliu K. Jammeh there addressing members of the press at the Independence Stadium. And before we take leave of you, a quick reminder of the day's top stories. The Minister of Youth and Sports, Aliu K. Jammeh, has announced the formation of a committee tasked with the organizing of the forthcoming mass May Day sports. Ugandan parliamentarians have grilled the Ugandan Chief of Defense Staff over the UDF's presence in South Sudan. Thousands of demonstrators have lined the streets of Bilbao calling for the release of jailed ETA members from Spanish prisons, and President Jacob Zuma has hit the campaign in his bid to win a second term of office. That was all in this edition of the news. Thanks for your time, and do enjoy the range of our interesting programs.
And cheapest 4G fixed wireless internet. With QCell's 4G, you can access the internet at unbeatable speeds on your laptop or desktop computer. You can also use your mobile or tablet to browse the internet via Wi-Fi. QCell's 4G internet can keep you connected either in your home or in your office. For a limited time, get 50% off regular equipment and 100% off corporate equipment, as well as free installation and free QCell credit. For more information, call 333-3253 or 333-3104. QCell 4G Internet. Fast, affordable and reliable. QCell. Sunny Bus. The Gambia's quality network.